There is no strife anywhere in this world. Everything is going perfectly. A Taoist saying says that the snowflakes fall slowly on the ground, each flake in its proper place. This world is under the control of the Supreme Creator, and it is going according to plan. In fact, the Vedas go many steps ahead and say, Ishāvāsya vidagvam sarvam yat kincha jagatyan jagat. This whole world is the veritable form of God. He has not only created this world, He has pervaded every aspect of this creation. So kamayata bahusyam prajayeti sa tapo tapyata sa tapastaptva idagvam sarvamasrijata yadidam kincha tat srishtva tadeva anupravishat tadanupravishya. The Day1 Upanishad states, God created this world and He permeated every aspect of it. When God is pervading this world, when this world is the form of God Himself, the Mundak Upanishad states, just like a spider takes a web out of itself and then takes it back into itself, like the trees grow from the earth, and when they decay, they go merge back into the earth. Similarly, God manifests this world by His energy. He controls it, and at the time of dissolution, unwinds it and takes it back within Himself. If that is the case, that this world is created by the all-perfect God, the world too must be perfect. Why is it that we are not perceiving its perfection and experiencing this tension, anxiety, stress, etc.? The problem cannot be the external world. The Vedas tell us the problem is the internal world, the world within us. Chittameva hi sansaras tat prayatnena shodhayet. The Day1 Upanishad states that there is a world within us as well, of which we are not aware. When we sleep at night, in that dream state, you sometimes become a millionaire, sometimes a beggar, sometimes happy, sometimes you go all the way from here to Hong Kong or India or China or wherever. How is all this happening? Your body is on that bed, under the comforter. How did you suddenly reach India? That is the inner world, the world of the mind. Your thoughts, beliefs, desires, attachments, hatreds, envies, there's a vast world within you. This external world is nothing in comparison. That is the world of the mind that has been created by the mind. This external world is one for everyone. If this is a microphone, it's a microphone for everyone. But the internal world is different for everyone. The external world is created by God, and hence it is perfect, it is real. The internal world is created by us. That is the cause of our problems and anxieties. Without realizing it, we find defects in outside things. This fellow is bad, that relative is nasty, the president, the prime minister, they don't know how to manage the country, it is cross Kali Yuga going on, global warming is taking place, and the complaints are unlimited. Prahlad Maharaj had told his father Hiranyakashipu, he said, the biggest demons are sitting inside us. The demons within the mind, the anger, the lust, the greed, the envy, the illusion. And we are looking for demons outside. If these demons could be tackled, if they could be finished, then we will see the perfection in the outside world. Purusha eve dagvam sarvam yad bhutam yadcha bhavyam. The Vedas say, Purusha eve dagvam. The whole world is the form of God. And the God-realized saints who handled that inner world, they all verified, Sira Ramamaya Sab Jagajani. The devotee Hanuman says, I see the form of Sita Ram. I see God manifesting in everyone. Vasudeva Sarvamiti. The Bhagavad Gita states, Jit dekhu tit shamamai hai. The gopis say, we see Sri Krishna everywhere. So we must keep this distinction in mind. One person had a cabin on the mountainside, and sitting in his courtyard, he was feeling sleepy, coming in and out of sleep. All of a sudden, he found a tiger in front of him. He was shocked. A tiger there? He felt as if he's going to get eaten. When the tiger came very close, he screamed. And he woke up. There was no tiger. He was sleeping. And he was seeing a dream. After a few days, again he was sitting in his yard, again without realizing it. He was going in and out of the sleep state. The tiger made its appearance once again. Now he was confused. What's going on? He said, I think again I am seeing a dream. If I can punch this tiger hard enough on its nose, I will wake up. So using all his force, he punched the tiger on its nose. The tiger roared. It was not a dream, it was an actual tiger. He was shocked because nobody had done that to it. It went off crying and he realized he was awake. So there is the waking state in which we experience the external world, and the dream state in which we are experiencing the internal world. All the tensions that we are experiencing is because of that internal world. That is why people give up the external world and go and sit in the Himalayas to meditate. Now what kind of external world is there in a snow cave? However, no matter how much they try, all they can think of is the streets of Manhattan and the Nasdaq going up and down, etc. Because the internal world had not been finished. So this mind is very important. The Panchadashi states, Man eva manushyanam karanam bandha mokshayo. The cause of bondage and the cause of liberation is the mind that you possess. And the Western philosopher, writer John Milton had said, the mind is a place of its own, and in itself it can make heaven out of hell and hell out of heaven. The mind is so powerful that sitting in hell, you can experience the bliss of heaven. Sitting in heaven, you can experience the miseries of hell. So, spirituality teaches us to work upon this mind. Why is the mind tormenting us in this manner? What is the problem with it? The Vedas say, Ajnanamevasya hi moola karanam. there is ignorance within the mind. That ignorance is the cause of all our problems. If some fortunate soul can destroy that ignorance and come into the light of true knowledge, that soul's problems will be finished, the mind will be controlled. Shankaracharya said 2000 years ago, Jagat jitam kena, who shall conquer the world? And look at the nobility of his thoughts. He said, Manohiyena, that person who conquers his or her mind. That person shall possess those noble and elevated thoughts that have the power of transforming people, transforming societies, transforming countries, and conquering the world. Now, when we coming to social scientists of today are saying that the world is moving into an age called the age of knowledge. It went through the agricultural society to the age of manufacturing, when Henry Ford would say that build a better mousetrap and the whole world will beat a road to your door. From that came the age of marketing, now the age of information, and it's moving into a knowledge-based society. Whoever possesses better knowledge will influence or dominate society. Now Shankaracharya is talking about divine knowledge. That knowledge which helps us bring a transformation by working on the mind that is within us. So this divine knowledge is a very precious thing. The Bhagavad Gita states, Nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitra miha vidyate. Arjuna, Sri Krishna states, there is nothing as pure in this world as true, illuminating divine knowledge. And the sage Vasisht instructs his disciple, Lord Ram, Varam Sharava Hastasya Chandalagara Bhitishu Bhiksharth Matanam Rama Namaurkhya Hata Jivitam. O Ram, if you need to beg to survive from the streets of Chandals, even then it is worthwhile in order to acquire knowledge rather than lead a life devoid of knowledge. That is the extent to which the scriptures have praised that knowledge. Of course, there is something even beyond knowledge. We will go into that. But this philosophy is like geometry. You start from one point and keep building up. So this knowledge is very important. In fact, it is the first step of spirituality. The Premavatar, descension of divine love, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he states, Siddhanta Baliya Chitte Na Karo Alas. O human beings, in your endeavor to acquire spiritual knowledge of the scriptures, do not be lazy. Put in the necessary effort to clarify your concepts on what these scriptures are saying. When your theory is clear, the practical will be easy, effective, and